This is how legends are made. Bam.
If you're looking for a little slice of fairy tale magic, look no further than Sirmione. Nestled on the southern edge of Lake Garda, this charming village is a treasure trove of history, beauty, and yes, castle vibes. From medieval moats to Roman ruins and cliffside views that will leave you speechless, Sirmione has all the right ingredients for an epic adventure. We had just 24 hours to soak in all that Sirmione has to offer, and trust me, every second counts. Like most towns around Lake Garda, Sirmione doesn't have a train station right in the heart of the village, so we hopped on a train from Verona to Pescaria del Garda station. From there, we grabbed a quick bus to the base of the peninsula. Nothing too crazy, but in the summer, you'll need a second bus to then get you into the historic center. Don't worry though, it's an easy transfer and totally worth it. Once you step off the bus, Sirmione welcomes you with the most charming medieval vibes. Picture this, a castle with a stone bridge leading you straight into the village with a bustling old town full of narrow alleys, cool boutiques, and restaurants. It's like stepping into a postcard, but better because you're actually there. Speaking of that castle, there's only one way in or out of Sirmione by land, unless you're coming by boat, and that's crossing a tiny bridge over the castle moat.
So we've got a 4-minute walk to our hotel. Yeah, girls, what do you think?
So cool.
Yeah.
Is it like Switzerland?
Yeah, that's exactly what the water in Switzerland looks like.
Oh, here comes another car.
After snapping a bunch of photos and soaking in the view of the impressive castle towers, we dropped our bags off at our hotel, La Luce di Sirmione, which was just a short walk away. Then we headed right back out to grab a spot on a boat tour, and we sipped on delicious frozen drinks while waiting for our boat ride. Hey, it's a little pricey, €9, but it's fresh squeezed, a little sugar, probably mixed with a little bit of water. Oh wow, that's very good. Wow, that's amazing.
Hers is worth every dime you paid.
For just €25 total for all three of us, we got to cruise around the entire peninsula, learning about the town's history. TG even got to try her hand at navigating the boat as our captain, thanks to our awesome guide. The boat ride was epic. Getting to see Sirmione from the water really gave us a whole new perspective on the shops, the beaches, the landmarks, and the ancient ruins we'd explore more in depth later in the day. Man, this place trying to beat Como.
Doesn't have the mountain.
Doesn't have the what?
I mean, it has mountains, but
They're further away. This lake is so much bigger.
City's perched on it, where you have
We've
all
seen
that.
those couples so many times.
About 2 o'clock. Pretty cool city so far. Boat tour, check. Now we're just walking, looking at all the shops. Gonna grab some late lunch. We found a cozy spot at Alla Scala Sirmione for lunch. The gnocchi pesto, pasta alla carbonara, and prosciutto alla gardanzana, a local fish dish, were all fantastic. It was a little pricier than we like to pay for lunch, but hey, that's what you get in a resort town.
What a gorgeous view with the castle in the background.
Oh, you got the best view. Yeah. I was gonna say, do you see the fish? I saw 'em. Coming right out of the gates, swinging.
After going into the village through the monumental gate, remember the castle.
Ooh, what's down there? To get the prisoners. Crispy views, Lake Garda up there, I bet. All right, girls. Booyah.
Feeling like we were living in a fairy tale, we made our way to the Castello Scaligero, which was honestly one of the coolest castles we've seen. The best part, it's literally built into the water as part of its defense system. How cool is that? For €8 each, you can explore the castle, or you can go all in for €18 and get a combo ticket that also includes the Grotte di Catullo. Spoiler, we went for the combo.
Alright, we're about to climb one of the towers of the Castello.
After wandering the castle's towers and getting those Instagram-worthy shots, it was time for a little treat, gelato, of course.
Fragola. What flavors did you get?
Kinder Bueno and Fragula.
The Kinder Bueno and Fragola. Got the pistachio and the Oreo here. Fantastic gelateria in Sirmione.
Next, we took a scenic stroll along the Passeggiata della Muse, a beautiful waterfront path that leads to the remains of the hot springs that once flowed into the lake. Sadly, the springs are now off limits. Grotte di Catullo is what's left of a huge Roman villa that dates back to the 1st century AD. The name comes from the famous Roman poet Catullus, who lived in the 1st century BC. Though there's no solid evidence that Catullus ever lived here, the connection was made because he wrote a lot about Sirmione and Lake Garda in his poetry, so it just kind of stuck. The villa was probably built as a luxurious vacation home. Imagine Roman aristocrats escaping the hustle and bustle of city life and retreating to the peaceful shores of Lake Garda. The real gem of the villa, though? The view. After soaking in the history and the views, we found a little pathway that led us down the cliffs to Jamaica Beach, a hidden gem with crystal clear water and a chill vibe. What's better than grabbing a vino and a Hugo Spritz, taking a swim, and watching the sunset over Lake Garda? Absolutely nothing.
Sirmione. Cheers, everybody. There's the hotel I wanted to stay at, but somebody wouldn't let me. Totally kidding, by the way. So there's Maria Callas, the famous opera singer. Pretty awesome there. But yeah, this hotel right here, it's gonna set you back probably a G, but definitely posh and exclusive. And we were about, I would say 900 short of that G. But what a laid back, cool, fantastic place. Taylor Grace and I just got into Lake Garda. What a wonderful, I would say that was a wonderful experience for me because the water's still cold. It was like a cold plunge. And of course for Taylor Grace, because she's always getting into the water and having fun. And for Kimberly too, because we got a couple drinks at the bar right there at the beach we were at. And also brought a bottle of vino with us while we toured the ruins. And we knew we were going to watch the sun come down somewhere close to the water. So it was a perfect opportunity to bust that out. Just to show you where the spa is, and that's where the thermal baths and all that, the Romans have been doing this forever, and this is one of the well-known spots here in town where you can get your spa on, and then you walk right back into the city. Our Airbnb, or hotel host actually, recommended this restaurant right here. The Archimboldo Vista Lago. He said that was the spot to get your local flavor on, kind of off the beaten path here, even though it probably doesn't look like it. He said that's where you really want to go. Okay, and another theme for our trip here is a lot of these beach towns are just filled with tourists during the day, and at night, look at the streets. Look at these streets. Empty. So we're gonna go freshen up at the hotel. We're gonna come out and explore some more without the crowd. Not that we mind either way, but it did get a little crazy this afternoon.
And of course, when in Italy, you can't skip dinner. We finished our day at Ristorante Pizzeria Modi in Piazza Giosso Carducci, where we mixed up our usual pasta orders with some steak and potatoes, fresh sea bass, and a diavola pizza, which was spicy and so good. How's your sea bass?
Amazing.
After dinner, we took one last stroll across the castle bridge, and to our surprise, the castello was lit up with gorgeous light projections. The perfect way to end our time in Sirmione. That's a wrap for today, but we're already thinking about when we can come back for a longer trip around Lake Garda.
We hope you enjoyed our content. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Bye, everybody.